The benefits of psychogenealogy are many, and one of the most important ones are connected with knowing, right? Understanding. I know and I understand how my ancestors and my whole genealogy, but maybe not my whole genealogy, but as much information as I have about them, how they behave, let's say, like, or how they connected with the experience they had, how they saw certain things emotionally speaking, right? How they work with their emotions, their narratives, their ideas, how they mentally felt. And then the more I know, the more I can choose, let's say, to free myself and to have this distance with them, like this conscious distance with full presence, to say like, okay, I know your story, I cherish your story, I honor your story, and I honor where I come from, but I choose. I have the possibility to choose. I have the possibility to write my own story. I have the possibility to invite my own purpose here, right? To have this intimate conversation with myself, to really sit down and say, okay, beyond the justifications and the duties and the you must and you should, like, you know, like moving all these distractions, who am I? And what do I want? How can I make myself happy? What is that thing that really truly fulfill me? So this intimate conversation is super important, and it's an invitation to choose our path. It's also part of like knowing the whole information of our genealogy. Is the possibility to choose. I can choose the treasure. We talk in other videos, I talk about like the treasure and the trap, right? I can choose the treasure, I can cherish the treasure, I can also like heal the pain if there is any pain, detach from that, thank you no longer serve me, and also how can I satisfy myself, like start from myself. I don't need to please anyone else, right? I have my place in my family. The belonging is given because I belong to this family. I was born in this family, so I don't need to add something. I don't need to please. There is no more conditional love. It's unconditional love from myself to myself. So how can I do it? What do I want to do? How can I please myself? Not from an egoic place of I'm just gonna satisfy myself and no one is important, but from this nurture like this centeredness, right? From that place of connection, from that place of like honoring myself, honoring my needs, from that place of abundance, from that place of equanimity. Because the more I honor myself, the better quality of what I'm giving, my emotions, my connections, the decisions that I make, the love I give to people around me, the quality is gonna improve because I'm really fully connected with myself. So this is one of the really important benefits. Also, because I already know where I'm coming from, I cannot know where I'm going, right? Like no more you have to, as I said before, duties. It's more about this centeredness and this heart feeling. There is also silence, is the possibility of silence, because once we get disconnected with all these narratives of duties and fulfilling others, it's just me and myself. And I guess this is the most important part of the benefits of psychogenealogy, is allowing us to be emotionally adults, to really get to adulthood, right? We think like we're adults when we're like 20, 18, 21, depending on the country or the culture. But this is about emotionally adulthood. Emotionally adulthood is when I am totally, fully responsible of my emotions, my ideas, and my reactions. It's not that I'm always perfect, but whenever I do something, I am fully responsible of that, and I can, in full vulnerability and self-connection, come across and say like, hey, I'm sorry for my reaction, and I know what I'm reacting like that. I'm not blaming anyone else. It's not anyone else's fault. It's just my responsibility, and this is such a freedom that we ended up having, right? Like the freedom to be myself, the freedom to choose myself, the freedom to be in charge of myself. At the same time, like the freedom to be this adult that requires certain responsibility. But the more connection I have with the self, and the more I can reflect on the information I receive from my family, I can create this distance and really, really, truly see the treasure and embrace the treasure, and have this connection with myself that will continue no matter the situations that are happening, with such an awareness and consciousness that can only give me the fact that I know and I understand where I'm coming from.